is up, children of the Commonwealth? It's Buff Jellybean. I am back. We are back for another build. Today we're at Tenpines Bluff. We're going to be looking at the new Tenpines. I used the Hodgepodge mod again because I'm really having fun because I'm starting to learn how all the pieces work, and so I'm able to go a little bit more. So this is, again, featuring that Hodgepodge mod. So with that being said, let's take a look at the new Tenpines Bluff. So this is the entrance. So what I kind of did was kind of like a little, you come in here, you check in with security before you go up into the settlement itself. And of course I use this desk again because you can assign a settler to this desk. So it gives it a little bit more of that immersion effect. And once you've cleared security, you come in here. Now, I've tried very hard, and I put in sidewalks, to kind of break it up, because I always do these little blocks, but they all blend together, like they're all banging together. So this is my first time using the sidewalks. It was difficult and kind of tricky, but I finally got it to work really, really good. So, of course, we have our crafting hall here. Got the nice lovely glass doors, the beautiful windows. So you come in here, there's all your craft needs, a little sitting area. Of course the workbench is over there. And then for all you collectors of power armor and all you artists that make up your fancy armor, up here you can display everything. And I put these little pathways leading from the doors to the sidewalks, kind of trying to give it a city feel. Now, as far as these flowers in the center go, have you seen when you go into some towns and in the center of all the streets they have those little islands with flowers and bushes? Well, that's what I tried to recreate this one. Of course, over here we have the community pool. So what I did, because I used these black floors, was I kind of surrounded it with white tile to give it that kind of black and white effect. A little sitting area here with a bar, like a little drink stand and some flowers. Over here some lounge chairs, you can just sit and lounge. And up here some more lounge chairs, and there's some tables and chairs, some drinks over there. Of course, over here some weight stations in case you want to lift some weights and kind of get yourself in shape. And then I finished it off with this beautiful ceiling. All these pieces come from that mod. There is so many pieces. And of course, I've done balconies on everything. This mod comes with so many interesting pieces. It was absolutely amazing. There's so much more that I can do with this mod that I really, really want to explore it. Then over here we have the Minutemen headquarters, because you know how I love to have a Minutemen headquarters in all of my settlements. Now in that mod, the Hodgepodge, they come with these great decals. And look what I was able to do with the windows. So we have these beautiful, so there's a lot of glass, a lot of places for the sun to come through and shine. Of course, we got four offices, reception area over here. And if we go up here, we got a little place to play some chess, a little place to watch and stare at the non-functioning TV. And then through here we have the quarters. No, I did not put glass doors on the bathroom. And no stalls again. So that's the Minutemen headquarters. I keep putting the doors the wrong way. And then right next to it, we have the clinic. Now, anybody that follows my build, you know how I do my clinics. You have your walk-in clinic over here, little extractor chairs, some torture devices. I don't care. I am not going to call those health regeneration. They are torture. There's Heather just watching us. So it just gives it a really unique feel for a settlement. You know, that's kind of different. But placing these sidewalks was, oh, it was interesting because they don't really snap together. Because if you want to get them a certain way, you really have to do them all manually, one by one. It was time consuming, but it was worth it because I liked the look of it. Like, it really showed up really, really nice. Over here we have the restaurant. I had someone comment once, how come there's so many seats? How many settlers are you going to have? Well, you look at it this way. I build it for anybody that's coming to visit. So if you have a lot of visitors coming in and out of the settlement and the settlers themselves, so it's not only the settlers that are going to be using this restaurant, it's going to be a lot of the visitors, a lot of the traveling caravans. Of course, I put these torture machines in. Try and get your perfectly preserved pie. And then over here we have the bar. And as you can tell, the one Brahmin from one of the traveling caravans, well, they're a drunk. They're all in here getting drunk. So as you can see, the traveling caravans that do come to the settlement will use these buildings. Even their pack Brahmin will use these buildings. And I put in these beautiful blue leather couches. Just make it a little different. And again, I did the curved ceiling because I really liked the way the ceiling turned out. And the singing settler, some tables and chairs this time. What I've done is I put 2 bars in.
Make a move and I'll end it.
And then up here I went with
Wastelander.
the couches all the way around. And some slot machines. So I'm really loving this mod. It's giving me something different to play with, something to be more, to expand a little bit more. And then what I've done now for the all the vendors is I've kind of made like a little indoor shopping mall. Now we're gonna probably get some lag here because it was brutal. But I've done all the vendors down here. And then what I did for the residents was I put this little staircase here so that their residence was kind of separate. So, you know, this was like kind of like their own little private little area. You know, so like they had their own little private area upstairs that nobody can come up. And then I put in some drink fountains, some tables and chairs, and then I put a drink cart at the other end. Kind of trying to go for that kind of indoor indoor mall feel. And then when we get up to the next layer, this is all your residential area. So what we'll do, we'll start down here by this is the greenhouse. I missed the stairs. But this is the greenhouse. And there's so many doors that you... I really like the castle doors. Of course, here's where all your Brahmin and chickens and rabbits are, but... This one here got caught eating helium. So, ever since it ate the helium, it just floats in the air now. I told it not to eat the helium, but it wouldn't listen. It ate it anyways, and look what happened. So altogether, we got 4 sets of 4 residents. So there's 16 houses altogether. So they have the little path, their little mailbox, their little decorated streets, street lights. And very basic setup. And then I went with the water. I'm really liking this water tower kind of aspect a lot because it's so completely different. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the new Tenpines Bluff. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone will love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Move your mouse a little to the right and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you so very much for watching.